people, it's Mentoree. I'm Nancy, and here with me is
Okwemi, and what we do here is to introduce you and connect you with thought leaders, industry experts, guys who are good at what they do and they are ready and willing to teach you steps that you can take to maximize your impact and your income.
Every week we're going to be bringing in industry experts, and to connect with them you need to like and follow us on Instagram and Facebook at mentoree.com.ng.
Yeah, so I want to do that right now. Seriously, I need you to pick up your devices and follow us on Instagram, mentoree.com.ng. Like our Facebook page. You'll be getting VIP access to talk to this guru that we have, not Guru Maharaji now. Gurus that we have, specialists, experts, the best at what they do. You're going to be having VIP access to talk to them and then calling into the studio and then get some of their free materials, their free ebooks, their free toolkits to help you maximize your impact and double your income this year. Not next year, this year. So
today we have on the platform Mr. Tunny Ogunnowo, popularly known as Tunny Ogunnowo. I'll just tell you briefly about this guy so you could see how hot he is. Baba Tunny Ogunnowo is an award-winning digital and social media strategist, publicist, blogger, and online perception manager with over 5 years professional experience. He is the CEO of Absolute Heart Media. Through digital marketing training class, Tunny Ogunnowo, as is popularly known, in 2017 trained over 130 individuals on the use of internet media for marketing and branding. He hopes to double his figure in 2018. Be a part of it. He has worked as digital and social media consultant for brands including Employ Nigeria, Stress Out Services, Right Track Consulting, Kiosk Premium. I could go on, but I mean, let's hear him from the front.
Yeah. Give him some accolades right there. Give him some accolades. This man is
hot.
This man is hot.
I deserve accolades.
No. The guy is smoking like fire. Alright, so let's meet Mr. Tunny.
Alright, my name is Baba Tunny Ogunnowo. I'm popularly called Tunny Ogunnowo, like you said. I'm a digital media strategist and I've been doing this for over 5 to 6 years now. And to know me personally, I'm from Ogun State. I schooled in Olabisi Onabanjo University. I graduated in 2014, did my NYSC then and finished NYSC in 2016. And then right in 2016, I started the business Absolute Heart Media. Even though then we were confused maybe to actually look for jobs or to be on our own. So, but at the point when we went for interviews and they were asking us the same question, interviews, when you submit your CV, they ask you, let's get to know you after seeing your CV. So when I got pissed about interviews, so I decided to go into my own thing myself. And that was the best of Absolute Heart Media, even though I've been doing digital marketing while I was in school, but it was just on a part-time level. And then so in 2016 I went into it, and then in 2016 too I launched the training arm of the business, which is digital marketing training class. And then the first training was in 2016 September. We've done 8 now. We did 1 in 2016, we did 5 in 2017. We've done 2 this year, and the next one is coming up next month, but the date is not out yet. And that's it about me.
So I can authoritatively say you made this much impact in 2 years.
Yeah, in 2 years. Less than 2 years. A year plus.
You want to join this bandwagon? It's moving so fast.
Alright guys, you've heard it all. This man is hot right now. He's hot and he's just willing to baptize you in the baptism of digital marketing. So you need to tap into this ministry. Alright, so Mr. Tunny, we want to know exactly how did you start? As in, what inspired you to get into this business of digital marketing? Were you trained? Did you study digital marketing in school?
Let's say unfortunately or fortunately, I've never been trained in digital marketing. Okay. Everything I know today were things I know myself. I learned them myself. Even though sometimes last year, just because I was training people and I had no certification, so it felt awkward somehow. So I had to go for a training, an online course with a company based in India, just to get a certification. But how I started was just for my love for devices, gadgets, and internet. I started back in 2012, then we're in school, and there was this ASU strike then. Schools in Nigeria were prone to strikes every time. And then I figured out a way to start a blog. I started it, and then from there we grew like that. And that's one thing about digital marketing. When you start a blog, a blog will, I don't know if I should go into this now, but it's like I'm going into practicals already, but it's okay, I can say it. Starting a blog makes you want to go into all others because there are different components in digital marketing. There's blogging, there's social media marketing, there's SMS marketing, there's email marketing, there's search engine optimization, so much. So in the digital marketing, just like an umbrella name for all of them put together. So doing blogging is one of the most demanding part of digital marketing because it makes you want to do others. So if you're a blogger, you want to be a social media marketer because of course it's from social media that you drive traffic to your blog. And then you want to be an email marketer because sometimes on your blog you see all these pop-ups, submit your email to get more information about our updates and all that. So from blogging I went into social media marketing. It was just like an evolution process, right? So before I was just a blogger. And then later I moved into social media marketing, and later I moved into email marketing, and then from to SMS marketing, and now I'm doing almost every component of digital marketing that you can say. So that was the process, and it started, as I said, back in 2012, and then it was in 2014 was the first time I made money from digital marketing. Actually, after I started in 2012, and then talking about, I don't know if because I'm kind of going into our topic for today already, because talking about building loyalty, which is our topic. So many people want to make money immediately they start a business, and it's not that way because when you start a business, people don't know you. First, people want to know you. People want to know what you stand for, your values, your core values, and all that. So you don't make money at first, right? So when I started my business back in 2012, the first time I made money was in 2014, and that money was even 30,000 naira. That's the first money I made from digital marketing.
What part of digital marketing
It was just for blogging. I was helping someone to manage his blog, and he just paid me 3,000 for a whole month.
3,000 for a month.
A month
to manage the blog.
To manage the blog. Can you imagine?
That's amazing.
Really? If you ask me, I think I deserve more accolades than that. So just 30,000 naira to manage the blog for the whole month, and we worked for like about 6 months. But I was doing it just for the love. Okay. I know there were so many people who were earning as much as 50,000 naira to manage the blog back then. Yeah. But then I was in school, so I just saw it as a way, because that was the first client I was working with. Yeah. So I saw it as a way to develop myself, to be able to tell other people that I've worked with someone before, so to get more jobs. So I picked it up, and the person was my cousin anyway. I worked for like 4 months. He paid 3 months, so that means he didn't even pay the 4 months completely. But I did it, and then I was sitting by the side, and in 2014 I graduated, and in 2015, somewhere in the mix, I went for a broadcasting training, but still, I was still in digital marketing fair, right? And then in 2016, after my youth service, I decided to go into digital marketing, being on my own, not working for anybody. And the journey does not be very smooth, but once you are passionate about something, once you love something, you won't see the rough edges of the journey. You just see opportunities every time. And it was in 2016 that, before it was just a blog, Absolute Blog. It was not Absolute Media. It was just Absolute Blog. So I started with blogging. So it was in 2016 that I evolved into Absolute Media. So digital marketing and online media. And the online media part of the company is the blog, right? And digital marketing part is the part where we offer digital marketing services to clients. And then in 2016 ending, towards September 2016 was when we launched the training arm of the company. And that was done because I realized that the things I thought I could learn on my own, not everybody can learn on their own like that. So many people wanted people to teach them how to do things. I just thought that if I can learn these things on my own, people should be able to learn this on their own too. But I found out that I was wrong, because I had so many friends who wanted to learn how to do what I do. And then I just send them a few ebooks and videos, and at the end of the day, they'll still come back to me and say, I've not learned anything new, come and teach me this thing. So I found out that so many people wanted like a physical touch with their trainers and all that. So that gave the right for digital marketing training class. Exactly. I don't know what they're doing. So that gave that bettered digital marketing training class. And then since then it has been good. It has been fine. It has been awesome.
So before we go fully into our topic of today, we still want to bring it back to you as a person. So I want you to tell us: are you married? Are you single? Ready to mingle?
I'm not married.
Okay.
I'm single.
All right, guys. I heard that part.
No, you said guys. It's ladies. You should say.
Ladies.
Oh, you say he's so ready.
I'm ready. Right?
You guys should starts coming up online, you know, just ask for his handle. You can start from there. Ask for his Instagram handle. Right?
No, I can give it out now.
Okay. So what is his Instagram handle?
Okay, it's Tunny Ogunnowo. Tunny is Tunny and Ogunnowo is Ogunnowo.
Okay, so you guys follow him, and then I know he's an
very eligible bachelor here in the house.
Yeah. All right. So straight up, what were you blogging about then back then when you were in the Absolute Art blog? Then what were you writing about? And how was the traffic like? How was the acceptance from the audience and the stuff you were writing?
Okay, I started writing about life hacks, just like tips, productivity tips, business tips, financial tips, just tips that people would want to read. That was what it was then. But later I went into entertainment too, and then maybe politics. Now I can just say it's a political and lifestyle platform where you can get every kind of news or stories that you're looking for.
Okay.
We feature stories from entertainers and all that. We even feature fictional stories that you can read, just like the way you watch episodes on TV. We feature stories like that too. And then I still do the tips by the side, and then there are also segments on the blog where you get to learn digital marketing tips for those who are small and medium scale business owners.
Yeah.
So you can go on the blog to learn social media, social and digital marketing tips on the blog. So that's just what it is.
But does blog really still make people are like moving towards videos now, like online videos, and now people are living blogging. That was 3 years ago.
Okay, yeah. The thing about life is that just like we are saying, the internet media has chased out radio and TV.
Yes.
The thing is that there'll still be a place for radio and TV.
Yes.
Right? You can't chase it out fully. It's just that the platforms have changed. Right? That's why you see radios and TVs also coming on the internet these days.
Yeah.
So it's just like the platform where we are using to reach out to people has changed. Right? People will still watch TV. People will still listen to radio. I mean, we all have parents here who cannot use the internet, so they'll still listen to radio. So relating it back to what you asked me, people will still read blogs,
Okay.
no matter how large video becomes. People will still read blogs, just that the traffic will be lesser. So because of that, you also need to go into videos, right? And we have I've done that. We have done that too. We have our YouTube channel where we also feature videos. So, but for the blog, first back in 2012, I am sure that then there was high love for bloggers, because people come to blog to read news. Even now, people don't even go to YouTube anymore. People prefer to read whatever they are reading on social media.
Okay.
And that's why you see that people now go into Instagram blogging, where every news you want, go and read places like, I don't know if am I okay to mention the brand name?
If the brand is okay for you to mention.
Okay, go and you can go to pages like Instablog Nigeria or Bella Nigeria, where you see every news. They just post it there because people don't want to go to through the stress of clicking while you're getting on social media or on the internet, right? You don't just go on social media because you have a business and you think that the internet is like where you can reach out to more people. Yes, it is true, but you have to have a goal while you're getting on social media. The goal can be to offer customer relation services or customer services. It can be to increase sales. It can be to increase your online audience. It can be to engage with people. It can be anything, and those goals can actually evolve over time. You can say this month we want to increase our sales. Next month we want to increase our online audience. Next month, the other month we want to increase our engagement.
Yeah.
So, for instance, if this month you want to increase your online audience, so you are doing things that will make you increase your online audience.
Yeah.
You are posting posts that will make people want to tag other people so that people can see and then come. Do you understand? Those are the kind of posts you're doing.
Yeah.
And then the other month, if you want to increase engagement, you're doing posts that will engage people.
Yeah.
Posts that people want to write something about.
Okay.
Maybe just live articles or just live stories that people just want to say something about. And that's why you see, sometimes you see all these big brands, they put out puzzles online. Sometimes that's why they're doing all those kind of things. Do you understand? Because they have a goal. Because if you don't have a goal, you won't know how far you've gone. It's just like someone who is going on a journey without a destination.
Yeah.
Or just imagine how football would be if there was no goal post. Do you understand? So you need to have a goal while you're getting on social media. Don't just get on social media because your friend who is an entrepreneur is on social media, and that person probably has a goal. And you are just getting on social media because the person's on social media.
Yeah.
And the person shares the kind of post today, and you think, okay, that's the kind of post I want to share, so you share it.
Yeah.
But the person is sharing those posts and measuring his own statistics to conform with the goal he has. But you are not doing that. Do you understand? So you need to first have a goal before getting on social media. And after getting on social media, you need to offer value. The mistake people make is that they don't give out value. They just want to get on social media, and then because people have said that social media is very big, there are so many people on social media, you can make sales on social media, they want to get on social media today and start making money tomorrow. It doesn't work that way. People don't come on social media because they want to come and buy. They don't. They come because they want to come and socialize. Because as the name is social media, right? Come and socialize with people. Come to have fun. The goal for Facebook, when Facebook started, if you go to facebook.com, what you see there is Facebook helps you connect and share with the people in your life, right? Not Facebook helps you market your products to get sales. Do you understand? So even if your business is on social media, the first thing is that you want to connect with people. You want people to relate with you. You want people to feel like you are a brand. Yes, you are a brand, but there are people behind this brand that are just normal human beings like me. They are Nigerians. They are seeing the recession that's going on. They're inside this very economy. Do you understand? So you want to give them that kind of connection, that kind of feeling, so that they can relate with you well. Do you understand? So that's the first thing you want to do. You want to offer value, and in the process of offering value, you have people who connect with you. And just like Nancy called me some time ago when I shared something about business lessons I learned from Big Brother. They just concluded Big Brother reality TV show. There was an housemate, a housemate called Cici, right? And they knew Cici as someone who was maybe ignorant or arrogant or something like that. But the fact is that yes, Cici was arrogant, but she still had fans. Right, and she had fans who would go any length for her, who would do anything to make her win the show, right? And when she came back to Nigeria, even I, for one, when she was in the house, I was like like accusing Big Brother that how come Cici is still in the house to this moment? Every time we see Cici's name trend on social media or on Twitter, it's always for something wrong. Either she has abused Toby or she has done something wrong. So how come who are those voting for her? Do you understand? And then when she came back to Nigeria and they donated money to her, so you know that, man, even though they are small, even though they are little, these guys are willing to do anything for this girl. And just imagine you have that kind of customers or that kind of clients for your brand. People who will support you, even if your brand is wrong, even if you scam someone, they'll still come and support you. I'm not saying you can't scam anybody. Do you understand? People will support you even when you are wrong. Imagine you have.
How do you do that? How do you build this kind
of... Yeah, I'm coming to that. I'm just sharing that as a scenario. Now, the first thing you need to do, you only market when there's a brand. You only market when there's value. You don't market when you have not provided value. That's why you see people, they open their social media pages today, and then the first 20 posts they do is about their products. Come and buy, come and buy, come and buy. That's like you're marketing like a hard seller. It's not good that way. Even if you are coming to me offline, first you need to meet me, make me relaxed. And in the process of doing that, you have to actually make me do something that make me smile, or because you don't know the kind of situation I am in. Do you understand? So that's the first thing you need to know. That's the first thing you need to do even when you're getting on social media. You need to make people know that, yes, we're a brand, but we care so much about you. Don't make them feel like you just care about their pockets alone. Yeah. Do you understand? You just think online. So at first when you get on social media, you are trying to do posts that, or you're trying to post things that will make people connect with your brand very well. Yeah. You're trying to do posts that, for instance, if you're selling perfumes, let's say for instance, you can do a post like tips for those who have body odor. And at the end of the post, you don't market anything. You don't, because of course we know that perfumes can help people solve body odor problems temporarily, but just to an extent. But just do a post about tips for those who have body odor, and then you write in the post, you're writing things like bathe twice daily, make sure you care about yourself and things like that. Or I use perfumes. But even after saying use perfumes, don't say anything about your brand. Just end it that way and then move on. But of course, we know from your handle and from your bio that you sell perfumes, right? Imagine I have body odor and I read that content today. Tomorrow you come and say something like, let's say, where to the kind of doctors to go to if you have body odor. You post that on content, and I have body odor. I read that content. The next time you come to do another post for tips for those who have body odor, there'll be a time that I'll be curious about who are these people. Yeah. Do you understand? What do they do? Right. So I want to click on your bio, on your link, on your handle to come and see what you do. Do you understand? That means that you've connected with me, and then I have also what's the word? I've also connected with you. Yeah. Do you understand? So that's what you're trying to do when you get on social media. Build trust. Let them have trust in you. Let them connect with you. Let them be loyal to you. Yeah. Do you understand? So that they can even say, there comes a time where what they can't tell to their normal friends, they can tell to you. Okay. As regards what you do. Yeah. And that's trust. Yeah. Do you understand? It's not when you get to that stage of your business. At that stage, you won't need to market your product to sell. Yeah. You will sell even without marketing. Do you understand? That's the stage you want to get to. You don't want to keep saying, come and buy every day for people to come and buy. You want to just be on your own, and when people are making orders on your platforms, and even when you're not saying anything, even you're not saying anything about your brand, about your business, and that's where you want to get to. So the thing you should focus on is every entrepreneur should focus on is building trust, building loyalty, and that can be done by building putting out valuable content, because every content you put out should add value to your audience.
Yeah.
Right? Once anybody reads your content, they should be better than who they were before reading.
Yeah.
If you don't get to that stage, then you have a lot of work to do.
Yeah.
And that's why sometimes on my platform, even on my personal pages, I don't post just because I feel like posting. Today I'm not posting anything. Tomorrow I'm posting. Sometimes I have a timetable of my posting schedule.
Okay.
Do you understand? Tomorrow, as I'm like this, tomorrow I know the kind of post I know the post I'm doing tomorrow on my platform.
Okay.
I have developed it already today.
So you pre-planned it.
I pre-plan ahead of time. Do you understand? So if you give me any post to do, I'll rather maybe schedule it for another time. Do you understand? So you should have that kind of plan too, a timetable for how you post. So people can relate. So on Monday, people know the kind of post you're doing. On Tuesday, people know the kind of post you're doing. On Wednesday, they know, okay, on Wednesday, they don't post. This is what we're expecting. Do you understand? So that at that time, people can say that, I can tell my friend that, these guys, this is what they're posting on Tuesday. Go and read it.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
When you get to that stage, you know that just the way you love your TV stations, you know what when they're putting out what content.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
You don't go to, for instance, your favorite drink. They don't come to your house to sell. You go to the store to buy it.
Yeah.
Can you imagine? So you want to build your brand to that extent where you don't need to sell. You don't need to push yourself in people's faces that this is what you do. You want people to make sales even when you're not doing all those things. When you're just being yourself. Do you understand? And don't be afraid to sell your story. That's one thing I tell people a lot. Don't be afraid to sell your story. People will connect with you if they want to. If they don't want to, you can't.
Personal story, your life.
Either your personal story or your brand story.
Okay.
Every brand has a story, right? Just like the way you asked me about how I started. That's the story for my brand. Do you understand? So don't be afraid to sell your story. People will connect. You can't connect to everybody. That's the truth.
Yeah.
Right? You can't connect to everybody. So people will connect to stay. People will not connect to leave. And trust me, if you connect, if you are getting your content right, people who will connect with you will be enough for you to sustain your business.
Yeah.
That's the truth about it. Do you understand?
Right. Yeah, we can go on and on and on and on. But we need to see. It's showtime.
Yeah.
We need to see exactly
Practicals.
how to do this, how to build this brand story, how to do this calendar scheduling stuff, and all the things you mentioned. How do we really do this in practical time? Because on Mentoree, it's all about practicals. We don't want to just hear all the talks and then you leave them. No. We want you to ask your questions. So if you are there on Instagram Live, start popping in your question in the comment section, and then we can ask Tunny in the studio. So we're going to switch over to the training segment now, where it can show us practicals of how we're going to do all of this in real terms. All right, so can we move?
Yeah, we can.